All right. The August 25th, 2026 meeting of the Public Safety Committee will now come to order. Will the clerk please call the roll?
Mr. Burgess. Mr. Burgess is present. Mr. Colby. Here. Mr. Colby is present. Mr. Cruz.
Presente.
Mr. Cruz is present. Mr. Dondorfer. Here. Mr. Dondorfer is present. Chairman Long.
Here.
Chairman Long is present. Mr. Mafucci. Here. Mr. Mafucci is present. Mr. McCabe. Mr. McCabe is present. Mr. Milne. Here. Mr. Milne is present. Ms. Smith. Ms. Smith is present. Mr. Stufferson.
Here.
Mr. Stufferson is present. Ms. Vasquez Simmons. Here. Ms. Vasquez Simmons is present.
Will you please join me for the Pledge of Allegiance? I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. Thank you. Is there anyone signed up for the public forum?
No, there's not.
The next item on your agenda is the approval of minutes. You have the July 28th, 2026 minutes before you. They will stand approved unless the clerk is notified of any changes by the end of the day. The next item on our agenda is new business. Madam Clerk.
Referral 26-0249, requiring disclosure to the legislature of expenditures from Trust Fund 9260 T99 Jail Commissary Phone.
Mr. Chairman,
Yes, legislator.
I move to table.
No,
gotta be-
not yet.
Okay.
You have to move it first.
Never mind. False alarm.
Okay.
We need you to
Yeah,
move
Is
move
anyone
it.
going to move this item?
Move it.
Moved by legislator Vasquez Simmons, second Vasquez Simmons, seconded by legislator Stefferson. We're all off.
I thought we were.
Is there any discussion? The maker of the referral, legislator
Oh,
Barnhart.
that's right.
Chairman Long, thank you for recognizing me. Members of the Public Safety Committee, I introduced this referral because, as you know, you all were here in May of 2025. I asked on the legislature floor for expenditure data related to Jail Trust Fund 9620. This is the fund that contains revenue from phone and tablet purchases by incarcerated individuals. And we never got it for quite some time. I sent several letters and emails to the administration asking for the information. In March of this year, we did get a response. It had the year 2024's expenditures. And since then, I've asked for a complete set, including 2025 and 2026 and other years, and we have not received that information. However, since, and I also want to note that since 2020, nearly $8 million has been spent out of this fund, and there's been almost no visibility into how this money from inmates and their families has been spent. Since I introduced this resolution, the Sheriff's Office has created a website on, or a subsection of their website, which does have the expenditure information and the current balances, and including some policies. And right now, it has the years 2025 and 2026. It does not have all of the years that the resolution asks for, which goes back to 2020. We asked for retroactive reporting. So I would like to ask the, through the chairman, with your permission, I would like to ask the Sheriff's Department when you plan to post the remaining years on this website.
Thank you. Through the chair, with respects to the referral 26-2049, specific to the Trust Fund 9620, otherwise known as the Telephone Trust Fund, the administration has in fact collected all the data for the years 25 and 26. The data has in fact been posted to the website, and it should be noted that the data also includes the Trust Fund 9618, which is otherwise known as the Commissary Trust Fund account, which is completely separate. The administration is currently in the process of collecting the data for 2020, 2021, 2022, 2023, and 2024. Again, collecting that data and only for the account of 9620, which is again the Telephone Trust Fund, as noted in the referral, but also 9618. We are currently collecting that data, and we should have it up shortly. In complete transparency, the administration's overt actions to ensure that the elected officials and the public has access to all the information so they can examine it not only for the trust fund of 9620, which is the telephone trust fund, but also 9618, which is the commissary trust fund as well.
Through the chair to the administration, thank you so much for posting the additional trust fund 9618 and those regulations on the website. I am going to be asking my colleagues to table this resolution pending the posting of this data, but I think it's reasonable to ask for a timeline, because if it's not posted, I'll be asking my colleagues to please lift this from the table at some other date. So what is a reasonable timeframe?
Through the chair, a reasonable timeframe will be by the end of the week.
That sounds great. So I will be, thank you. I will be asking my colleagues now to table this resolution with the understanding that the sheriff's office will post the remaining years that would have been required by this resolution within the time frame that was just specified. So thank you very much, and thank you, Chairman Long.
Legislator Vasquez Simmons.
Thank you, that was a trial run. So I'll motion to table.
Is there a second? Legislator Stefferson? All those in favor, please indicate by saying aye. Aye. Any opposed? Motion's tabled. Next item, please.
Referral 26-0260, authorize an intermunicipal agreement with the City of Rochester permitting the Rochester Police Department to utilize the Monroe County Sheriff's Office explosive storage bunker located at 145 Paul Road in the town of Chili to house its explosives and explosives evidence.
Move it.
Second?
Moved by legislator Mafucci, seconded by legislator Vasquez Simmons. Is there any questions or discussion? Seeing none, all those in favor, please indicate by saying aye. Aye. Any opposed? Motion carries. Next item, please.
Referral 26-0261, authorize an intermunicipal agreement with Wayne County for police tactical team cooperation with the Monroe County Sheriff's Office.
Move it.
Second?
Moved by legislator Mafucci, seconded by legislator Vasquez Simmons. Any question or discussion? Legislator Dondorfer.
Thank you, sir. Through you to the administration, are there any monetary costs for either county for this program?
Through the chair, Chief Deputy Fowler, for the Sheriff's Office, no, there are not.
Thank you. Through the chair, General Municipal Law 209M2 normally requires the chief executive officers of the two counties to request and approve police assistance. Under this agreement, who is going to request the assistance and who is going to approve that?
Through the chair, each sheriff will be the person responsible.
So through the chair to the administration, I'm assuming that would be through Sheriff Baxter or one of his delegates, meaning you or someone in the command staff?
Through the chair, that's correct, but it's on behalf of each of the sheriffs. So depending on who makes the request and who is providing the resources, the sheriffs are the authority behind that request.
Great, thank you. I yield.
Any other questions or discussion? Legislator Dondorfer.
Oh, okay. So through the chair to the administration, with that general municipal law, it states that the authority may be delegated to the head of police agencies by local law. Since this referral authorizes the agreement by resolution, how does it satisfy the local law requirement?
Through the chair, this is in place of the local law. So that request for assistance is going to be honored regardless of whether or not there is an intermunicipal agreement. We're going through this process for transparency and to be able to establish appropriate procedures and expectations between both counties.
Okay. I will probably have some follow-up questions in full edge, but right now I think I'm okay.
Okay. Any other questions or discussion? Seeing none, all those in favor, please indicate by saying aye. Aye. Any opposed? Motion carries. Next item, please.
Referral 26-0262, acceptance of a grant from the New York State Office of Victim Services for the Sheriff's Victim Assistance Program.
Move it.
Second?
Moved by legislator Mafucci, seconded by legislator Vasquez Simmons. Is there any question or discussion? Seeing none, all those in favor, please indicate by saying aye. Aye. Any opposed? Item carries. Next item, please.
Referral 26-0263, acceptance of a grant from the New York State Division of Homeland Security and Emergency Services for the New York State Combined State Fiscal Year 2025 and State Fiscal Year 2026 statewide interoperable communications grant.
Move it.
Second.
Moved by legislator Mafucci, seconded by legislator Vasquez Simmons. Is there any question or discussion? Seeing none, all those in favor, please indicate by saying aye. Aye. Any opposed? Motion carries. Next item, please.
Referral 26-0264, acceptance of a grant from the New York State Division of Homeland Security and Emergency Services for the combined State Fiscal Year 2025 and State Fiscal Year 2026 Public Safety Answering Points Operations Grant Program.
Move it.
Second.
Moved by legislator Mafucci, seconded by legislator Vasquez Simmons. Is there any question or discussion? Seeing none, all those in favor, please indicate by saying aye. Aye. Any opposed? Motion carries. Last item, please.
Referral 26-0267, amend the 2026-2031 capital improvement program and 2026 capital budget and appropriate fund balance for the project entitled First Responder Memorial, authorize agreement with Monroe County Sheriff's Foundation for reimbursement.
Move it.
Second.
Moved by legislator Mafucci, seconded by legislator Vasquez Simmons, and legislator Milne. Is there any discussion or questions? Legislator Milne.
Yes, sir. Thank you very much. Through you to the administration, just a simple question on timeline for this project. When this project begins, what would the timeline be on this?
Through the chair, the goal is to have a monument procured and installed by October 28th, which is National First Responders Day.
Thank you very much. I yield.
Any other questions or discussion? Legislator Cruz.
Through you, Mr. Chair, to the administration, I'd just like to thank everybody involved in this project, as obviously thanking our first responders and the work they do within our community is of utmost importance, and just symbolizes a great gesture to everybody who's done a work in service to this community. Thank you.
Thank you. Any other questions or discussion? Seeing none, all those in favor, please indicate by saying aye. Aye. Any opposed? Motion carries. Are there any other matters to come before this committee? There being no other matters, the August 25th, 2026 meeting of the Public Safety Committee stands adjourned. The next meeting of the Public Safety Committee will be on Tuesday, September 29th, 2026 at 5:30 PM.